Well, the rumors about the Marvels are true, and oh boy, that ending. Can't show it here for obvious reasons, but did I friggin' call it? Not that I can take all the credit, as all that it took to read those tea leaves was to look in the cup. Marvel has consistently put out subpar products with a heavy dosage of ESG pandering thrown in just to pour salt in the wound, but to quote a certain dusty old tome, no man can serve two masters, and Disney Marvel could not both earn money and push the ESG narrative at the same time. Sure, they got away with Black Panther and Captain Marvel, but like Loki's omnipresent pies, you can only cut away at it so long before you are left staring at an empty plate. And bad movie after bad movie with fan-baiting in tow has left Marvel with a dwindling audience, and the ESG money isn't going to bail them out here either, because the suppliers of said moolah are having a bit of a tough go of things themselves, and are thus unable to fund a dozen different projects, usually costing upwards of $300 million per. Look, I have pointed this out many times on this channel before, but for the new people, the model of modern Hollywood and many other ESG-affected sectors is completely unsustainable. Back in the era of in-game, Disney could support a few failures here and there because the corpo ESG subsidies made up the difference. But with the box office drop-off we have seen in every MCU film since Endgame, with the notable exceptions of the Sony Spider-Man films, this has caused the stockholders at Disney to ask where exactly their money is going, and more importantly, why they are not seeing the highs of Endgame anymore. If you need evidence of this, look at Nelson Peltz and his many backers who are attempting to get the company back on track to making cold hard cash again. BlackRock and Vanguard are not doing too well at the moment, having massive stock drop-offs, and thus their investors are starting to ask why they aren't making money themselves. But BlackRock and Vanguard are Goliaths, you say. They can tank a few multi-million-dollar flops from Marvel. Touché. But they are not just funding Disney or Marvel, they are also funding a lot of their struggling competitors, as well as many other companies in the entertainment sector that have had multi-million-dollar failures. Now, I could get into all the money Disney has lost in merchandising and licensing as well, but that would make this video hours long, so suffice it to say that they haven't done too well here either. To tie this all up for you, Disney is in free fall, and after the box office plop of the Marvels, I expect to see many of their projects to get set on indefinite hold, perhaps a restructuring as well at the executive level. Unless they pull off an absolute banger with Deadpool 3, but that will only be a band-aid on a much larger problem that they will have to address sooner or later, whether they like it or not. But tell me what you think down below. This has been Pete, Theoretical Nerd, signing off.